Hello, my name is Amy Lutz. I'm a realtor in the greater Bluffton Hilton Head area and have been for over 20 years. I am with Bose Property Serhant, and in today's video, I'm going to be visiting Sun City Hilton Head and sitting down with one of Webb's sales consultants by the name of Alex Guilford. So Alex is going to be sharing with us some insightful information on what's involved in building new construction in Sun City today. I hope you find the video informative, and don't forget to like and subscribe for future content, and thanks so much for watching. So, Alex, share with us a little bit about what's involved if somebody's thinking about new construction in Sun City.
Well, thank you, Amy, for having me. And as you said, you have been on this side of the table before, so I appreciate working with you as you bring your clients in, representing them as their buyer's agent. One of the things that I love about Sun City and what sets Sun City apart from any other community, it literally is 365 days of resort style living. Regardless of your interests, activities, hobbies, Sun City has it here for you to enjoy every single day.
Okay, great. So yeah, there's kind of like a lifestyle to being in a 55 plus community like this. So what would you say sets Sun City apart from, a community that isn't age restricted?
Amy, as we speak, we have over $150 million of amenities that exist. Regardless if you're a pickleball player, a tennis player, a golfer, a swimmer, a softball player, a woodworker, book clubs, it's all right here. And the only thing you have to do as a resident is show up.
So Alex, I know that one of the things, speaking of amenities, that they're going to be doing here is opening up this new phase that's called Argent East. And with that expansion, you've got all these new amenities that are going to be coming here. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Amy, as of today, Sun City is 30 years in the making. And we have roughly, again, about 10 years to go. And with that comes a brand new amenities facility that is going to include something you've never seen before in this area. We're starting with about $45 million in infrastructure. That'll include a 2-story fitness center that'll have an indoor gymnasium on the first floor where you can play pickleball, tennis, basketball, all on the inside for those rainy days. And then on the second level, you'll have an indoor track for those walkers, runners, people that need to still get that physical activity even on some of those rare rainy days we have here.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a separate weight room, a separate yoga room, a movement room. There'll be an on-site day spa, indoor saltwater heated pool to use year-round, an outdoor saltwater resort style pool that'll have all of the cabanas and Baja decks that you can kind of find in Las Vegas.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. So cabanas, I don't think that's anything that's been incorporated currently in the amenities, so that's something new. And did I also hear a rumor that the pool's going to have like a lazy river that might have a swim-up bar to it?
Yeah, so there will be a restaurant component added to the pool area for those that could have poolside dining and cocktails. They'll also have a lazy river component to the pool as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And that will also be saltwater heated.
Okay, great. And I understand that whether, even though you're living here, which is considered the north side of Sun City, where the new construction is, that you're going to have access to those amenities because that's also going to be incorporated as part of the north side. But even people that live on the south end of Sun City, you all get to share amenities. So if you're here on the north, you can use the amenities on the south side.
Exactly. Regardless of where you live on the 7,000-acre campus, everyone shares all the amenities equally. Okay. So I'm a big kayaker. I love to go fishing, crabbing, shrimping. So that would be a place that I would go hang out over at Riverbend at the dock there.
Yep.
There's residents that, again, have their own garden plots. So that's on one of the other campuses as well. So regardless of where you live, everyone gets to share the amenities equally.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the new construction process.
Sure.
So let's begin with the models, which we're sitting in one of them right now. Tell me a little bit about your floor plans.
Sure. So Amy, we're actually sitting in our newest floor plan today. It's known as the Danbury. It is a duet. So basically in short form, it's a duplex, 2 homes side by side connected by the garage. So This is the Danbury, and it's one of the smallest plans that we offer. Just over 300 or 1,300 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Open floor plan concept. As you can see, it has 9-foot ceilings with the trays, huge 5-6 foot long islands. So you don't have to compromise even in a smaller square footage. It's more than adequate to host 15 people in here. In fact, we just had a realtor event and had some great feedback on the use of space and the new floor plans. But the other thing is we've got feedback from residents and saying, you know, they wanted something that could feel kind of more like condo living in a park-like setting. So we've even placed these home sites on some of the most unique home sites we've ever built. Again, giving our residents that park-like setting atmosphere.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So that's so these villas are also new to your portfolio, but you have single-family homes that you've been offering that are traditionally single level, but some, if not all of them, offer a loft option. So how big do those houses get?
So in our single-family collections, there are 3 of them. The Scenic, the Distinctive, and the Echelon series. On the smaller side, you're looking at roughly 1,400 square feet. Single story, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and a den or flex room. So that's one of the differences that you'll get with a duet versus a single family. They're all gonna start, the single families will all be at least 2-bedroom, 2-bath with an office or den. And they start again just about 1,400 square feet, and you can build all on one level as large as about 2,900 square feet.
Oh, wow.
And then if you decide to do the second story loft option, you're looking around somewhere around 3,700 square feet.
Oh,
so
okay.
we have something for everyone, regardless of the size.
How do you see people utilizing that loft space?
You know, it's interesting. We see a take rate of about 25% of people getting the second story. And they're really utilizing it if, one, they have family members that they're going to see more frequently and from other areas that are going to be able to, you know, have a space for the children and grandchildren to all kind of share equally up there. Some residents are still working and they like the idea of having a separate workspace, so they're using that loft area for at-home offices and just bigger recreational, maybe a billiards table or some type of sewing equipment. Some are for keepsakes and memorabilia from some of their travel adventures as well.
Yeah, that's a great use of that space. Great, wonderful ideas. And let's discuss a little bit about the process now of, you know, so once you've chosen your floor plan, what's the next step?
So you choose a floor plan, and then we have to find a home site to build it on.
Okay.
So depending what views you like best, whether it's water or lagoon views or wooded or landscape views, you find a home site that's going to accommodate that floor plan. There is a separate cost for the home site, so just know that when you do decide water, wooded, or landscape views, there will be a cost associated with it. And then we put together some pricing, some hypothetical scenarios where you can add different countertops, trim packages, all of the finishes that you see on HGTV that everybody wants.
Yeah.
And the beauty about that, Amy, is you have a professional design consultant that helps you do that. So that comes included with the purchase of the home. That's someone that's going to guide you and help you with those selections that are going to fit your needs in that particular taste. And then just from there, we introduce you to a builder that's going to oversee the day-to-day construction. And the great thing about that process, Pulte and Webb, we really have mastered it. The level of communication that you get from your construction managers and myself throughout the process, and working with an agent, a buyer's agent like yourself, will also be another set of eyes and ears throughout the process as well for follow-up.
Sure, yeah.
And just again, 6 to 8 months is the build time.
Oh,
so,
wow, that's
yeah.
that's a lot faster than a lot of other developers are being able to deliver a home, especially if someone's within a specific time crunch. That's going to be really helpful for them.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, just to back up a little bit, when you talked about the options that you get to choose at the design center, typically, what are you seeing most people spending in that process?
Good question. So it depends. The homes already come with granite in the kitchen, tiled showers in the owner's suite. It comes with the suite of what would be considered upgrades with other builders. It comes included in the home. But there are always opportunities to personalize it yourself. Yep. Things like farmhouse sink, hard surface floors in the bedroom, those kind of things. And we're seeing some, and again, depending on the floor plan, anywhere between 10 and 20% of the base price.
Okay.
So roughly 30 to $130,000.
Depending on which plan you're choosing.
Yes.
So you've got the base price for the home, then you add in the home site premium, and you know, let's say for like a villa like this, usually you know, on the low end, where, and on the high end, what's the range of what premium?
So as we speak today, Amy, this Danbury starts at just over $390,000. You have a home site cost of roughly $20,000. And then the upgrades that you see in this home is going to be somewhere roughly around $40,000 in upgrades.
Okay.
So we're seeing these homes average out somewhere around $450,000 to $470,000.
So Alex, share with me, how does Del Webb feel about a buyer's agent such as myself coming into the picture and assisting their client during this process?
We absolutely love it. We actually promote buyer's agency with our customers. Part of that is especially agents like yourself, Amy, that really know the process, that really can guide those customers and your clients through, you know, things like what are important for resales, what are great home site options. We love to get the feedback from the buyer's agent on how we can make their transaction and their building experience the absolute best as we can. So we highly encourage it, and we also promote the fact that it doesn't cost the buyer anything to have buyer's agency. We pay the buyer's agent's commissions just as if you were purchasing a used home.
Okay, all right, great. And of course, I may have mentioned, Alex and I have known each other for 10 years now because I used to be a sales consultant here at Sun City. So I have a lot of insight into the process and can certainly share my experience with you along the way that I gained from being with this company for 14 years.
I just want to share one more piece of insight that has not been made public. So you're the first that I'm sharing this with and your viewers, but we will be rolling out 2 new floor plans in the next 6 to 9 months. They are going to be duets as well, so 2 new floor plans.
And duets are the villas?
The villas, yeah. And we're just super excited, so more to come.
Oh, okay, great. So you've got 2 that you've currently got in your portfolio, and now there's 2 more to come. So Alex, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me today and explain to everybody what's going to be involved if they are considering new construction here in Sun City. And Alex, if somebody wants to get in touch with you directly, how would they go about doing that?
They can always email me directly at alex.guilford@delwebb.com. They could always call me 843-295-6393. I'll be happy to assist. Just let me know that you're working with Amy Lutz, and we will get you started with a new lifestyle that you've worked so hard for.
All right, sounds like a plan, Alex.
Thanks
a
Amy
lot.
for having me.
Oh, of course.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.